Hey guys, welcome back to the course. So I'm going to talk really quickly about a newer business model that's a little bit tricky to conceptualize and a little bit trickier to use. This one's called crowdsourcing inventory. So the basic premise behind this is that it's a twist on e-commerce. Typically an e-commerce store will sell a variety of different things. But how do they choose exactly what goes into their product catalog? Well, this is how crowdsourced inventory business models work. A great example of this would be Teespring or a jeans company called Gusto. So what both of these basically do is they allow other people, individual people, to determine what their inventory is. And then based on the demand from the buyer side, that's how they pick what's the most popular, what's going to sell the best. So as opposed to paying someone to curate whatever you're selling and to have this editorial role, you can just let other people decide what they want to buy. So in the case of Gusto, what they do is they come up with these raw denim jean ideas. They say, we're going to use this material, and they take user-submitted suggestions, and then they see if enough people are interested in it and will buy into it. If they do, then they do a small batch production, ship it to everyone. Teespring does something kind of similar. It allows people to design your own t-shirts, and they handle production. They only do the production once it gets past a certain amount of pledged shirts or pledged dollar amounts. That way, Teespring never really produces a t-shirt that's not going to be profitable. Now, there are benefits, obviously, to this. When you crowdsource, you build a community around what you're doing. You get people really energized about how you sell and what your model is. You also limit your risk when it comes to selling an item that won't work or wasting a lot of time marketing and conceptualizing things that people don't want to buy. But on the flip side, if you're running a business where you really need to protect your brand, it actually can backfire. There are many situations of t-shirt companies where the crowdsource got a little out of control. People started picking things that were contrary to how the company wanted to present themselves. These businesses typically work where you have people who are incentivized in some way to produce content for you. Teespring's great because the people who create the designs get paid out of what sells. So if you can think of a way that people can give user-generated content and then other people will buy that and you act as an intermediary who produces it, then you have a good idea. This one's a little bit newer, a little bit stranger. It's pretty much in its infancy. But if you're interested in that model, check it out. It can work, but you need to know that you're working with two active communities. People who want to buy whatever you're selling and people who want to make whatever you're selling. So typically, it's limited to people who are aficionados within that space. Often these are great lifestyle businesses. Startups, it really just depends on your market. A side business, probably not, because the platform itself you'd have to build. The promotion to get it running, it's a decent investment. All right, guys, questions, concerns, post in the group discussion. Otherwise,